The list of NFL quarterbacks from the state of Texas is an impressive one. This year, the top signal caller to Lone Star State resides just north of the Houston area. And that's this week's 5-Star Feature. Located about 50 miles north of downtown Houston, Willis, Texas is a town of about 6,500 people.
Willis High School is a special place, man. You know, it's got a great vibe, man. Great people, great community, great support. Friday night football at Willis High School is one of the coolest atmospheres you'll ever experience.
One of those 6,500 residents is Derek DJ Lagway, a 5-star quarterback for the Willis Wildcats. His father, also named Derek, played here at Willis before going on to play at Baylor. Young DJ loved growing up watching the Willis Wildcats play and dreaming of the day it would be his turn to shine on the same field that his father did.
It's always been like, as a kid, like coming to the games, watching my older cousins and just older family play, and then now me being in the uniform and just repping the Wildcats, it's always been a dream come true, and I'm just blessed and fortunate to have that opportunity. It's just something I've gravitated towards like since a young age, and I've just, just love the game with a passion.
Probably when he was about 8 or 9 years old. He was really, so he was bigger, faster. I used to put the whole defense. People thought I was crazy. He played quarterback, said hut, put the whole defense out there, and he would score 8 out of 10 times. He was really good when he was really young.
While DJ also plays basketball and baseball, it's been clear since those early days that he'd be a football star. He now stands at about 6 feet 2 inches tall and 225 pounds. His physical frame makes him tough to bring down, and he's been steadily improving as a passer over the last few years. He's a bit more of a runner when he took over the Wildcats starter 2 years ago. He had 710 yards on the ground and 1,600 through the air that season. Last year, an ankle injury limited him to 8 games, but he showed he was more comfortable in the pocket as he completed 67% of his throws for 2,081 yards and 24 touchdowns. And he still added another 517 yards rushing.
My skills, both running and throwing, being very dynamic at both, and just being able to make different type of throws, off-platform throws, and just being different with my legs. That's what really sets me apart from all the quarterbacks. So I just want to go out there and just dominate.
He's a special talent. There's no way around that. I wouldn't put anybody from a knowledge standpoint up against him because he understands coverages, he understands defenses, he understands how to interact, and he understands how to relate with teammates.
DJ puts in the time to improve every aspect of his game. Not just running and throwing, but also communication and leadership.
My type of leadership style, is different for every player. You can't really treat every player the same. You can't just have that. You got to have that relationship to be able to know how they respond to things, because most players respond to different things differently. Just really knowing your teammates and just knowing who you're talking to and playing is the biggest thing.
He's like the ultimate teammate. But he leads on the field, leads off the field, leads in the community. There's nobody in this program that outworks him. I think that's the biggest thing that a lot of young athletes don't quite understand is the time, work, and effort that it takes to be at that elite level. And it's just special, man.
DJ has given a verbal commitment to the University of Florida. He wants to lead the Gators back to the top of the SEC.
I would say just the coaching staff, Coach Billy Napier. I just can't wait to get there and learn from him and just grow and just excel there. And just really the fan bases, the atmosphere of the games is just crazy. I just want to bring Florida how it used to be.
When DJ's college days are done, his coach believes he will be a popular name among NFL scouts.
I hate to say it, but I don't see him graduating from the University of Florida because I think he's going to go play 3 years and then be a first-round draft pick on Sundays. And I don't say that a lot. I've never said that about a player that I've coached where, to me, if he does what he's capable of doing and stays healthy, he'll play on Sundays. And from what I've seen from DJ and how he carries himself and how he prepares and how he trains, as long as he does what he needs to do and continues to do, which I know he will, I have no doubt that he'll be playing on Sundays.
I want to be the greatest ever to play the game. I want to make it to the NFL. After the NFL, I want to be a trainer and just, I always want to stay in the sports aspect because I just love working out. I just love the grind and just the journey that it takes to get where you're trying to get. So that's what I like.
Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.